Hello and welcome to Keilah Reads Poetry. This is some original poetry that I wrote. And it's kind of like time traveling because we're going way back in the past. Today is February 21st, 2016. But we're going to travel back and start in 1979. Loneliness creeps in sometimes to catch you unaware. It takes away what happiness you thought you had to share. It steals what love of life you had, what feeling you could feel, and leaves a scar that is so deep, not even time will heal. March 14, 1981. You are killing me, not softly, dear, and the love I feel for you I fear. For every glance my way that's cast tells me that you've forgot the past. But still you know what lives inside, for you can see what I can't hide. How really helpless that I am. You are the shepherd, I the lamb, and I am dying, heart and soul. Your nonchalance has taken toll. (1980 or 81). Some of these I didn't write the actual day down, and later I was like, oh, I should probably put a timestamp on this. I can't bear it. Casually, impersonally, you drive me toward insanity. Ever slowly, ever surely, you greaten my mind's deformity. I wish and cry and tear my hair, wishing and hoping that you might care. Slowly, slowly, going crazy under a strain I cannot bear. Life without you is too cold. I am freezing, growing old. Without your warmth, I faint and die. Without your hand to hold. (1980). Shadow of my dreams, falling on my heart, dead and flying hope, tearing heaven apart, do not follow me, you haunt my every day, driving me to madness, driving hope away. Insanity is close now, a demon at my door, but I won't let him in to hurt me anymore. Shadow of my dreams, leave my heart some light, give me not to helplessness, nor exile me tonight. August 1980. If I could buy my love the moon. If I could buy my love the moon, if I could read his mind, I'd give him anything at all if I could only find the smallest smile and answer, a memory we could share, treasured by the both of us, the smallest sign he cared. I'd wipe away each teardrop, turn each smile to gold, and give the sun, the moon, and stars if he'd give me a hand to hold. And anything he'd ever want, or anything he'd ask, I'd give until the very end and revel in the task. Now here's a little bit of a waking dream. I was thinking about the casualties of war and history, and how, when we read history, sometimes it's very dispassionate. We don't think about how those people must have actually felt that were in that situation, in that history book, or in that story that we're reading. The market square is lonely. The market square is lonely. The troops have come and gone. We are left despondent. Of war, we're but a pawn. It seems like it was yesterday, but it was long ago. The soldiers came and took our all and laid our brave men low. The market square is lonely. The church bell now just rust. The village silent, empty. The brave men merely dust. I also feel sometimes that places hold memories. When you stand in a certain spot on the ground, you can almost feel sometimes things that have happened there before. December 22nd, 1980. I added the first two lines in August 16th, 1982, to make it more complete. Dear bright sunshine, shine my way. Let me love you, if I may. Yet even without your own consent, my love can only grow, and with it is the hopelessness of what I can't but know, that if I love the sunshine, I cannot be content with any love that is not his, and I know now that's not meant. But even so, that cannot stop or kill my love for you, for if I cannot touch the sun, a glance will have to do. August 5th, 1981. I pushed the chance away. In my old age, I will remember once I had a chance when I was young and too afraid to consummate my mind's desire to live. I had a chance to dance with a wicked, wavering wind, but the inhibitions, doubts, and fears of life without you, if you should stray, made me push the chance away. And I was left without you, in any case. For you were that wicked wind. Chained, 1980. Chained by bonds that you can't see, I'm forced to be what I can't be. Chained and shackled to the ground, I cannot fly, for I am bound. I can't cry out, for you don't hear. I am held back by more than fear, by more than a self-imposed chain. I struggle, but in vain. Yet how can my spirit be held down? My love, it's shackled by your frown. By your rejection I'm not free, but bound by chains that you can't see. December 11th, 1980. How can I make you see me? You never let me hold your hand, you never said you'd understand, but I had hoped that passing time and I could try to change your mind and make you want to see me. Now I would try to apologize, but the effort would not be worthy spent, for how can I cannot repent for the sins I've sinned against affection, because it taken another direction than I am nothing unless you see me. I have used every weapon I had in store, so I have not even a single more to defend my heart that's bleeding now from vicious, jealous ragings. How can I live if you won't see me? Romance, December 27th, 1980. Romance may be illusion, but what a pretty dream, to dream that love and happiness are really as they seem, to dream of silver laughter and sunshine, colored gold, to hold tight to security, a lamb safe in its fold, and make the ugly pretty with the artist's eye, color your world with roses and laugh until you cry. December 27th, 1980. Half hope without a chance. If I could see you nevermore, I could not bear my fate. I would die or kill myself. No price could compensate. I could not live without you, or at least without a glance, for that would be to me, my love, half hope without a chance. And that it might not kill me, but the pain for what I'd lost would kill me quicker than a knife accomplished by the frost. Somehow that stabbing pain that I felt in my heart made me think of an icy, icy knife. Early 81, the David Dreamer's been disillusioned. Someone has shattered his dreams. Love is a cruel emotion. Indifference is better, it seems. Now bitterness and scorn of love are ingrained deep inside, and hate and bitterness prevail. Love's easier to hide. Starry-eyed dreamer humming a tune. Wish for the stars and wish for the moon. Time keeps on wandering, drifting away, leaving this dreamer with too much to say. Starlight and moonglow, sunshine and dew. The dreamer keeps dreaming. I'm dreaming of you. Today and forever you'll dance in my dreams. I really do love you. It's not as it seems. Child of Madness, January 21st, 1981. I am thrilled with darkness and with the storm clouds gray. I am a child of madness, trying to lose my way. I am at peace with blackness. The fury of the storm excites me so that I must go and mimic its grand form. Its broken skies reflecting the turmoil in my mind, but I just see the ecstasy, to agony I'm blind. But each could be the other when looking through my eyes, for I see there is beauty in death and sad goodbyes. And there's something about a thunderstorm that kind of energizes me for some reason. I've always liked to go and watch it, even though we were told, don't stand in the screen door, you'll get struck by lightning. Our cousin Mac got struck by lightning standing at the screen door watching a storm. But someone told me it was the ionization in the air or something, but I just feel it. I feel the energy. January 27th, 1981. If you should see me cry. I will not die because of you. I will not be found dead because you love another, because of what's been said. I will not just surrender. I'll fight it till I die. I'll smile, I'll laugh, act happy, and if I must, I'll lie. I'll hide the pain inflicted. You'll not see my head bowed. And though that you should hate me or think I'm far too proud, I will not let you witness one teardrop cloud my eye, for that would be far worse than death if you should see me cry. I don't know why, but that's kind of how I felt when I was young, and I guess I still kind of have that in me. I don't know if it's like an evolutionary thing, that it's better for us if others don't see our weakness, but I think that's what it comes from, possibly. And the thing that's always made me the angriest is when I was hurt. I don't know if other people feel that way. I know some people do, but if somebody hurt me badly enough to make me cry, it usually made me really, really angry. February 10th, 1981. 'Tis sad, this darkness, for the lights are low, so the countenance is hidden and the tears don't show. What started off as a playful game, a tiny spark became a flame. But no lovers meet 'neath the moonlit sky, for the flame is dim and feigns to die. For one's been burnt and one left cold, but their end's the same. They're alone, growing old. I apologize, I got an itchy nose. February 25th, 1981. There is a shattered picture in my mind of a love affair that's broken, left behind. The image, seeming crystal, shattered glass, is all that's left behind. The pain will pass. The memory is yet too sharp to dull, but soon the waves of time will serve to lull, and memories will soften with the time that passes and will pacify my mind. One day I will look back, but I won't see. But for now, your face is haunting me. And truly, I never did forget. I don't think if we truly love someone, we ever do forget it. Look into infinity, where earth and sky are one. Gaze into infinity, but not into the sun. Step into eternity, let go of time and space. Don't dwell on deep reflections, for now your dreams you chase. Remember what you will of me, but don't try to relate that what has come between us now was merely simple fate. Fate, destiny, who knows? You know me, March 4th, 1981. I'm not what you see or what you feel. I'm far from what you think is real. I'm like an image, a shadow cast. I'm like the future and the past. I can fly but have no wing. Your ear can't hear me, but I sing. Your skin can't feel me, but I touch. And you need me very much. Maybe I'm sympathy, love, inspiration. Maybe the journey or the destination. Maybe I'm hope and maybe tomorrow. Or maybe I'm death and loss and sorrow. Whatever I am, you'll feel my hand. You'll know my touch and my command. You'll feel my grip on heart and soul, and grovel, for I can make you whole. And no, I have no idea what the hell I was talking about. It just seemed to kind of flow through me. March 6, 1981. They see your expression, and your eyes have grown dull. They think there's nobody at home, but they're sinking fast, and you're rising past them to roam. You're a traveler traversing the universe, dancing on stars in your dreams, and what they say is reality now. To you is very dull, it seems. You once were watching the shadows dance, and they said that's not what to do. So now you're watching the dreams in your head, but still they persecute you. They think that you're crazy, or maybe you're mad. You're gone, they say to their friends. And they won't let you be, and they won't let you roam, but they can't force your dreaming to end. I think in a way that was kind of a little nod to the introvert and how we tend to get all daydreamy and live more inside our heads sometimes than more extroverted people do, and they kind of think we're a little bit crazy. If you're too thoughtful, it's not popular. You think too much. March 11th, 81. You weren't what you seemed. I looked at you with dream-filled eyes, and love made you look grand. You were a modern gentleman and a model of a man. You could laugh and cry and sing, and you were very proud. And it seemed for a while you loved me too, though the words weren't spoken aloud. But the glow of romance about you was painted by what I'd dreamed, and those words were never mentioned, and you weren't what you seemed. Actually, he was. I Want You, April 20, 1981. This one's a little creepy. Just pure instinct, mad and blind, leads me to your door. I scratch and paw and claw away at your barrier. I must have more. Let me in, I'm bleeding, I scream, hoping you'll hear. Maybe you might pity me, and maybe let me near. Watch your step, some will advise. She wants your blood, my son. Sometimes I think you see it's true. Maybe that's why you run. The hunger in my eyes must show, as I grovel on instinct alone. I must have you, complete in surrender, whispering my name in your moan. September 21st, 1981, The Kiss. He tilted my head back so he could see my eyes and gently kissed me in reply to what my eyes had asked him. But it wasn't an answer at all, and merely served to confuse me more. And though I know I looked bewildered, he brushed my brow and gently lingered, looking down with a passionate gaze that seemed warmed by affection. My only reply was a sigh of surrender, for who can fight such an awesome contender as one who's stolen your heart? And that's where the hurt began, with loving you. August 12th, 1981, Sometimes, Castle of Sand. Sometimes I think to ask you to walk with me along the shores of my imaginary sea, or sit and talk in my castle of sand, and merely to take and hold your hand. But the words, though straining at the back of the mind, are too locked in and too hard to find, and as my hand hesitantly pauses and shakes, and my trembling heart heaves once and aches, and hangs suspended on the brink of death, for the moment I can't even catch my breath, I can do no more than dumbly stare. Till the moment passes, then nobody's there. Shyness can make you tongue-tied, especially in the company of someone that you feel very deeply and passionately for. October 29th, 1981. When I looked into your eyes, I felt the heaven must be there, for heaven opened up before my view, and I felt that I'd found paradise as it once was. But you turned away and left me there behind you. I realized it after that my selfish, greedy glee had broke your gentle heart, and I had been deafened to your plea to understand you, so you simply had to leave me to explain, and now I know the wretchedness, the spiritual pain of being cast from paradise. I will not be the same. November 5th, 1981, remember, for you'll miss. What more is a kiss than a reaching out, than a subtle searching refuge for the soul? For there is no place that holds more warmth than a lover's arms can hold, and there is no place that we feel more safe than in our lover's arms, and no time that we feel more loved than when met by his charms. And there's no more passion than we feel in love's most rapt obsession, no tenderness remembered more than that of love's possession, and no more height that's higher than the ecstasy of heart, yet neither no more loneliness whenever two must part. So you seek your worn soul's refuge, and remember, for you'll miss, when passion long has fled you, your love's most gentle kiss. And here's one about friendship. November 10th, 1981. I'll be your friend. I would send you wild spring flowers, or roses ruby red, but much too soon they'd fade away and morning find them dead. Or I might send you a wish on the morning star if I could. And I doubt that it could reach your heart, but I'd send it if it would. At last, I finally asked my heart, what lasting can I send? And my heart's reply came on a sigh and said, to be your friend. I'll remember November 10th, 1981. I think of you with a pang in my heart because you're far away, as far as I am far to you, and as far as night to day. For it has not been fortune's plan our paths should be entwined. But still my heart feels loneliness for loved ones left behind. And I cry deep in the darkness to think you might forget. But though I grieve both night and day, I never shall regret. I can't regret the days we shared, though their loss caused grievous pain. I'll still remember you with love, and pray you feel the same. November 17th, 1981. What could have been? Sometimes I think that it's a sin to keep your feelings locked within because they are not right or proper, moral, or the thing to do. What difference does it make to loving just because you're not supposed to? Nothing stops a love from growing. It will grow, and so it grew. Standards of the world prevent the expression of the meant. The lost touch of attention keeps affection locked within. But the clutching hand of longing keeps on grasping, clutching, clawing. And the old accepted standards prevent what could have been. And now we have Love's Insanity, November 3rd, 1981. I want to say what's on my mind so you might understand, but I can't deal with what I feel, and no one holds my hand. I want to say what's trapped within, but words are lost to me, and I have lost my very soul to love's insanity. Sometimes that's how romance makes you feel. But love is more than just romance. There are many different types of love. There's the love for a friend, love for a brother, love for a family member, love for our pets, like my kitties. They're actually like my family to me. And then there's romantic love and eros, sexy love, if you will. And then there's the agape, which is the greatest love of all. Love that doesn't expect anything in return. Love that's free and pure. And that's one of the hardest things for people to understand or learn, even me, because many times eros or romantic love can be a selfish type of love, where we want quid pro quo, we want something back for that love that we've given away. What we don't realize is that it doesn't quite work that way. Love doesn't always come back to you from the person that you give the love to, but I do believe that if you put love into the world and you try to love in the proper way, an unselfish way, that love will come back to you and it will make the world a better place. And here's a poem from January 26, 1982, called China Doll. I wrote for a friend. Porcelain queen, pretty China doll with snow-white face and eyes of blues, why sit you so alone up there? Is there no toy for you? Your eyes, they glitter as if with tears, held in for years in cloudless sky. Your smile is thin and strained at best. Why do you cry? I'll cry with you. Sometimes that's what you do for a friend. You can't do anything else with them but empathize and be there. May 20th, 1982, Hypnotized. I was not looking to fall in love when first I glanced your way, as I felt no more than a passing interest in the hour of the day. But in my ramblings I suddenly looked up, right into your eyes. And in that moment, like heaven's stars, you had me hypnotized. I wanted to, but could not run. Love gripped my heart so tight. Like a moth, I fluttered too close to the flame, longing to hold the light. But I was so dumbstruck, so utterly awed, that before I had the tongue to say how utterly fascinated I'd become, you'd long since gone away. I think we'll leave it there for now. And maybe I'll pick back up in 1982 again when we time travel back into the past, where I'll share with you some of the poetry that I wrote as a teenager. and then hid away. Actually, I did share it at the time, but only with people that I truly, truly trusted not to be judgmental. And I also did share it with the objects of my love because I couldn't speak those words that I wanted to say because I was awkward. Still a little awkward, but you know, hey, I can laugh at myself. And still hanging in there. So love and peace to you all. Take care. See you later.